Hello everyone, we're at Friars and the sun's trying to get through. I seem to go on about the weather a lot, but being in the out it does make quite a bit of difference. Yeah, what can I say? Quick, last minute, organised a thought on getting out this weekend. Had some car troubles, so I was meant to go and see a group of guys that I'd like to see, but the car's not working, so I can't get there. But I need 2 cars. I'm not too bad where I'm here because obviously it's only down the road from where I live, but I've got to do some work on that. But anyway, apart from all that, I thought I'm not going to waste the weekend, I'm going to get out. And so it was literally last minute thing. And yeah, it's actually dry today. We've had torrential rain yesterday, all day long, cold, horrible, not nice at all. Still, and we're in March. But anyway, we're here today. Slightly different setup I'm going to do. Not because I bring the car in. This is my base camp, so I can drive in, and then it just makes life easier because I can do it. And the guy who owns the woodland prefers me to driving, so that's why I do it. But so yeah, I'm not going to do the swag bag what I normally do. I was going to do the hammock with my new under blanket to try out, but I just don't know if I really fancy it this weekend. It's been 4 weeks since I've been out, which is a long time for me, and I just wanted to do something else. So I've got an Oztent, but it's a tag along, which has been converted into its standalone tent alone, and I've had it about a year or so. And quite small, quite lightweight. Not backpacking lightweight, but car camping it's pretty lightweight, so I'm going to use that. And I bought that roll mat that I made last year, and I had that rolled up with an Oztent sleeping bag in there all the time. So all I do is just chuck it in there and unroll it, and that's it done. Bit of luxury, bit of comfort. Plus another thing, fireplace, we're going to have it under here. So I've got someone else turning up, Paul, who's been itching to get out for a bit just like myself for ages. So he's actually coming after work, but it's like last minute. We've organised this like in the last 24 hours. So yeah, what I'm going to do is a fireplace in underneath the big parachute, and we're all going to sit around the fireplace and cook our food and sit at our setups, which I love doing. It's brilliant. You bring all this gear along with you, you want to sit by it and use it, so that's the plan. So that's 3 minutes of talking, so I'm going to put this thing up, and sun's right there, and I've got a few hours to myself, which is nice, and just chill out, do a few things this weekend, but yeah, there we go. Let's stop talking. A bit tight first, but pull these up. running, it's easy. So the beauty of it is you can stand up inside it. And all this opens up, so there's plenty of light. And obviously the whole back, sorry about this Sasha, gives you a nice feel of being outside, and that whole back panel lifts up as well. You mostly could use this for a canoe trip quite easily as well. But there we go, a bit of luxury for the weekend. So there's my roll mat system that I made last year, and that's it. I just unroll it and chuck it out. A couple of pillars. Yeah, it's luxury, I tell you. Proper glamping, but yeah, I like to keep it simple as well though, so it don't take long to put up and take down. And I'll have a rucksack now with all the rest of the bits in it. So I still keep everything in a rucksack, unless I'm going really heavy duty and bringing pots and pans and like the big wooden cook box I've got. Now I can go quite simple like that with a rucksack now. I've got my rucksack up there, which I used on my last video, which has got everything else in it. So cool, and the sun's still out, really nice. Don't know how long for, but we'll take it. Just get it over. Fit. Yeah, I'll get the other bit. It was very dry, which is good. Lovely sound when it cracks like that. Just want a nice black bit just outside, so I just want a nice flat bit so I can put outside the camp to put my stove and bits and pieces on for when I want a brew. So what I want to do is get the best side, which I think is that side there. Actually, we can use that as a stop. It's got smaller axis time. Just like straighten it up a bit. Perfect this. So what I want is just this to sit maybe there. It's pretty stable now, and from then on I can hopefully get me cook kit on it. Transient burner. And the stove. So I can get the stove on it. It sits on it quite nicely. I think we're good. Don't get me wrong, you can just put it on the ground if you want, but sometimes it's nice to have a place for something, that's where it goes. And just keeps it a bit more tidier. I'm going to put my burner in there, not that I need it at this moment, but maybe later on, or in a minute actually, might have it through. On there. And then the other things with kettle. Oh, that does the job. Mess with those berries. The time is actually 5 to 6. The sun's just going down over there now, and let the fire going. The pool's turned up. And it's a really nice evening. The temperature has dropped quite a bit, so I put the jumper on and I put the old Pelican Tech Swagman on, and we're just sitting around. Paul's just finished off setting his stuff up, having a beer, and once he's sorted, we just said chill out and start doing some cooking. And tonight, I've got some steak, so I'm going to cook some steak, and I might do the mac and cheese thing again, or see whatever else I've got. But yeah, it's been a lovely day. I think one of the best so far this year. But the temperature has dropped, and it got really, all of a sudden within around about 5 o'clock, it's all of a sudden got really cold. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm actually enjoying this setup. I think the setup's working really well. And you know, when you put your camp up, you like to sit by your camp. I do anyway. So having a fire right near it works really well. Got to be done. Some heat coming off that. On there. I'll have my breakfast and stages. Your water's done, I think, mate. I did see it boil. So Des, what are you actually going to be making now?
I'm going to make a rocket stove, Dave. I'm going to make a Swedish rocket stove. I'll split it, you know, the method that I know.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make some
popcorn in it.
On it.
Well, that'd be nice. I'll try and film Des doing this in sections so you can see it.
And what I'll do is I'm going to strip all the bark off.
Yeah. Because underneath the bark it's all damp, so it'll just make it easier.
Yeah. I don't like it. I like to sit like that. Can you hear it?
Right, just film.
I think I might use that.
Big round animal.
A bit more weight behind it.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
A bit more length in the handle and
yeah.
Get a better swing on it.
Grab a bit of length, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's it.
When I was splitting it yesterday, it was like that, but it's easier to swing at it. But you've got to be a bit more accurate on what you're doing.
Yeah, I do sometimes swing at it.
It's going.
It's got it.
It's going off one side.
That's alright. Not worried, once it all goes back together.
It's alright, isn't it? Yeah, cool.
That's that bit done.
Right. Split not too bad actually, is it?
It's sussed it, Paul. I'm going to put my stop cut in now.
Go on then.
Normally about 3 or 4 fingers from the bottom. You ain't got her, but just to sort of get him level, try and get the stop cut all about the same.
Yeah, got it.
I'm going to split the sections out down to the stop cut, and if God's good to me, it will show you splitting it out straight away, which it has, so you've got that nice.
And you do that to each of them?
So you do that to each section, and that way that creates your flue.
Yeah. Cool.
No, that's not too bad, that one. I can obviously lie, it ain't gone all the way to the stop cut. I can just chip that out. So there's the flue. Right, so we need to pick 2 sections out now to put your vent in. Don't really matter, I'll just take them 2.
Okay.
Small again. And then cut that one at the base where your stop cut was previously. As it as possible if you can. Doesn't matter too much. What I'll do with this one though, I'll use the axe. So I'll put that in there like so. Sometimes get away with using the axe. Split that section out nicely. And I'll do the same with the second one. So just give us an idea. We know that cut's going to be there. So we just put that cut there. So what I can do is either just dig a little hole and sink that bit into the ground, which will hold it together, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I've got some cordage in there, I'll use a bit of cordage. And I'll keep that in my little possum. Get it between your legs. I'll wrap the cordage around a couple of times.
Do you use a Canadian jam knot on that one, Des?
No, just do an overhand knot, mate. Nothing special.
Because, you know, I know you're into your knots.
Yeah, no, I just use a... So like what I'll do now is, I mean, I've got a bit there, so I'll just cut off a little bit of excess cordage. And I really will kind of just tie, almost like a timber hitch. But I kind of just wrap it through a couple of times and then
let it lock it onto itself.
And once you've done it there, I mean, as it goes, it's pretty held together as it is without the cordage, you know, on the top bit. But what I will do is I'll obviously attach, I'll bind a bit of cord around the top as well. I'll do 2 bits. You can use a bit, I mean, like some people use, you know, you can use a bit of brake cable or wire, something along those lines. But, I mean, normally I use just that cheap modern twine, you know, the brown stuff, like that brown.
The jute twine.
And then there it is. That's it done.
Da, 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 da.
So all I've got to do is light it now.
Yeah.
What I didn't do, what I failed to do actually, getting carried away, was I didn't do my slithers inside. You know, the wrapping toolie, to sort of like...
So it catches the flame, catches
so
it.
It increases that surface area.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean, you know, for your video, I'll literally just show it as...
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If you can imagine, this is the top of the stove.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be having one, turn it upside down, and literally all you're doing is that. So you're just increasing the surface area for ignition.
Yeah.
It's almost like doing really crap feather sticks. And then if you can imagine it, that's it upright.
Yeah, it just
and
catches.
when the flame starts to catch, you give it a bit of a fighting chance of lighting the wood.
We're going to have that later with some popcorn. You're going to cook on it, aren't you?
I'll do that in a little while,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Popcorn and beer, good combination.
Yeah, that's not a bad combination, is it, mate?
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
This is you testing the temperature of the frying pan, isn't it? Could you just lift up the frying pan just to show that it's got a good... No, the frying pan's got a good flame coming up. So, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll do it on the phone. Do it.
Oh, they're escaping them little buggers, aren't they?
Hey.
Let's take a few in there.
Yeah, go for it, mate. That's what you like.
Oh,
Sweet and salty, so it's got quite a nice...
is that alright?
Yeah, go for it. I'll put some more on if I run out.
Right, here we go. Oh, the flavouring's coming through.
Pucker, innit? Oh yeah, listen to you, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster.
They're really nice, Des. Really impressed.
Hey? Oh yeah, Cookie Monster. Well, simple, isn't it?
Simple, but the salt you put on, what's that you put on there?
A friend of mine, she bought it for me for Christmas, and there was a chocolate one, sweet and salty, and all that, and I just bought out the sweet and salty one, so.
Oh, it's lovely, that is.
Pucker, innit?
Yeah, cool. But yeah, Saturday afternoon, quite a chilled out afternoon actually. We just sort of been sitting around doing a few little bits and pieces, and the weather's been pretty nice. It's been lovely actually, and just sitting around the fire, which has been really nice. Just tucking into my first beer.
There's
What?
that massive monk jack.
Oh, is it still floating around, is it? Monk jack's been here.
No, it's not picking it up.
Yeah, so that's about it really. I'm cooking a stew, so it'd be nice to have that later on. And that's about it so far. I help myself, I'm going to try out a bit of this stew.
Oh, it's good, mate.
It's hard, isn't it?
What did you put in it? No, liquid-wise.
Oh, just put some beer in it.
Oh, you could use McGuinness.
I use that hot goblin stuff, so I just wanted to.
It's not as much here as you would think naturally. But yeah, it's
Good
pretty
soup,
good.
mate.
Yeah. See what it tastes like. But I'll just let it sit there and I'll have this and I'll have a bit more later on. It gets a bit chilly. You know? I was just going to do a video on my my cereal breakfast thing. I made this, right, you can listen to me talk about it.
Go on then.
Here it is.
Don't just tell us, Dave, tell the world.
Yeah, well that's it. I made a concoction of my own sort of breakfast porridge stroke oats thing. So I've got in there like the oats, raisins, nuts, what's the little green nuts? The like seeds. Yeah, pumpkin seeds, a bit of brown sugar, and powdered milk. And with this, you can eat it, you know, with hot water, or you can just eat it with cold water. So when I mix it up in a minute, you'll see, and it's got all the energy you need if you're going outdoors. And you don't even have to have it as a breakfast. You can have it as whenever, really. You know what I mean? And it works in the bag as well. So I can pour water in the bag, and it works brilliantly there.
Could you have dried fruit in there as well, Dave? Like dried bananas?
It has. It's got. Sorry, I didn't even say that, but it has got. I put dried bananas in there, raisins. Oh no, not raisins. No, the berries. Cranberries. It's alright, it's early in the morning, I'm not awake yet. But I was just going to show you what it's like. And this is a 40 gram, I made each one up to 40 grams, so it's quite a decent sized portion. So, can't really see, but I'm going to pass it round.
Thanks for showing us your nuts, Dave.
Yeah, cool. And all you got to do is add a bit of water to it. No need in cold water, because cold water it's just. I actually think it's nicer than putting hot water in it, because all the nuts and that stay quite crunchy still.
And then do you leave it for a few minutes to soak?
Yeah, well you can. So don't put. It's up to you really. You can have it dry as wet as you like. But I'm going to do a video of how I put this together, because once you see it, you'll be going, I want that. Yeah, but you may do it, Des, but you don't do it like I do it.
So I had something very similar this morning.
Yeah, well, they're crap, they
All
are.
I do is I took the top off, added hot water and then stirred it.
Yeah, but I don't even have to heat hot water. Cold water.
Yeah, I put porridge in now.
Yeah.
Sometimes chia seeds. I'll tell you what's good to get hold of if you can get is peanut butter powder.
Yeah.
Like you can get it in powder form.
Look at it, I think the ball, look at it, it's got the milk in there.
Wonderful.
And I'll tell you something, if you've got a spoon, take try it. There, get your spoon out, son. Go get a bit of nut, get a bit of raisin, get the way back where the raisins.
That's better than I bought one, Dave.
Yeah. So look at that. Look, that's a mouthful of goodness there. And if you're interested, I'll do a video how I put it together, right?
Yeah, we are.
When that breeze comes across, it really, the temperature drops. Right, we're all packed up now. This was a quick camp, last minute affair. just to get out while the weather was quite nice. Sunday morning, it's lovely. So packed up, just chilling out now, and just before we go, just have a sit down, calm down, and just taking